Hello everyone, I'm Alex, and welcome back to TikToks that you guys sent me. Hopefully today you won't embarrass yourself. By that I mean, make sure you're subscribed. We gained like 1,000 subscribers yesterday, but that might not be you, so join us. That sounds ominous. You should. Let's begin. This is the first video you guys have sent me today. This is how I'm starting my day, with this. Which one would you rather have? 1, 2, or 3? What about none of them? I don't want any of these. How do you even start a video like this? What do you say to your mates? Hey guys, I've got this great TikTok idea. Number 1, that's embarrassing in itself. Number 2, you then, show them a video of what I'd assume a bunch of other guys doing this, and you go, we should be doing that. I don't know, just in England, you'd be bullied to death. Not as in you die, as in people would shout at you so much you wouldn't be able to hear anything anymore. You wouldn't be able to walk down the street. Like, if you did this in the UK, oh mate, could you imagine trying to go back to, like, I don't know, football the next day or something, or trying to hang out with your mates at the pub after, like, uploading this? Unforgivable behaviour. Bro wants a medal for talking to adults without crying. Do you know what? I love Paul Breach. I really do. We can't get a single video about him being in it, because he just gives us so much content.
So I went out to a pub with lots of adults, and you know what? Didn't cry, managed to hold a conversation, managed to make everybody laugh, and live life to the fullest. It's amazing who I can talk to.
Is this like a flex? Is this meant to be a flex that a 42-year-old man went out of people his age? The fact that this is a sentence that you even have to say is if like this isn't a normal thing that you do. That's weirder. Like, imagine if I said to you, I was hanging out with a bunch of 24-year-olds the other day. You go, oh, like, shit, that's pretty normal. You're a 24-year-old man. That's probably what you'd be up to. But if I said to you, like, oh, that's like a crazy, wacky thing that I don't normally do because I'm always hanging out with people considerably younger, you'd be scared of me. Why does he think this is a good look? I don't know. I don't understand. I uploaded a TikTok the other day, actually, like, where he said something suspect about, like, being on Radio 1.
Radio 1 have just shouted at a 17-year-old. I wonder if I could... No, I can't.
Why is that a problem that you can't talk to 17-year-olds? I mean, it's a good question. It's really strange that a man listening to Radio 1 heard them go, shout out to the 17-year-old, happy 17th birthday today, and his first thought was,
oh, if I did that, people would be angry at me for speaking to a 17-year-old as a 42-year-old man.
They would, because it would be incredibly creepy, you freak. What does he not understand? You know, it's a massive taboo in society to be like 42 and speak to people like less than half your age. Oh no, oh, go cry about it. It's really not that big of a deal to anybody who's normal. You go, oh, fair enough. You know, that's something I can't do. Even if you wanted to do that, I don't even know why you would in the first place. You've got nothing in common with somebody that young. But hey, let's say you did. You go, oh, what a shame, I guess, maybe. I don't know, I'm not a freak, so I'm speaking purely hypothetically here. I mean, you'd move on with your day, wouldn't you? You go do something else. Something more interesting. He's an absolute nut job.
No. Hey,
what do you want, you knobhead?
Right. I'm trying to raise money for 2 charities.
Good for you, mate. I don't give a fuck.
Once again, HS Tiki Toki, you know, stand-up guy. Everybody loves him. But occasionally he does something for somebody, Alex. Oh, don't you know? He did this thing for this person once. Who cares that he's an absolute unbearable asshole 95% of the time? He did one nice thing occasionally. You guys are so fucking stupid, honestly. Some people who watch, like, people like this, I don't understand. I don't get it. My audience would never. They'd never be this fickle. They'd never be stupid enough to just, like, watch a HS Tiki Toki video, see him do one good thing, and then think it undoes all of the weird shit that he gets up to. I don't know, he's an oddball. I get that it's like his grift, and it's like how he gets attention, but it's just kind of pathetic. Like, it's just a bit like, oh, okay, you have to, the only way you can get attention is by saying the most horrible thing to somebody, because nobody normal would do that. Anybody could do that grift. Like, any of you who is a HS Tiki Toki fan could go on, like, do this, you get, like, loads of attention, and you could be as rich and famous as him, as if that's what you want. If you want to be as rich as him, apparently, then that's what you could do. If you want to go move to Dubai, you know, just be an arsehole on TikTok, you can make money off doing that. There is nobody famous on TikTok, by the way, who isn't a freak. I always keep on saying this, but it is true. Like, nobody goes, like, gets big on TikTok and you go, wow, they're cool. They make something that's interesting. They're going to have a long career where people, like what they make. I don't even know what he does apart from just, like, be an arse on TikTok. That's kind of like his whole brand, but I don't know, it was probably his calling in life, to be fair. I don't really think he had much else going for him.
Could you please help?
No. You help.
Pardon?
Did you hear somebody else in the background there being like Harrison, what are you doing? I know his mum's been out in Dubai. I don't know if it's his mum or it might be one of, like, you know, somebody else who's with him. But that says it all, like when you got somebody off camera going, hey, maybe you should like rethink this. I know this is kind of like your thing, and it's weird that people just go along with it, but I guess, you know, a lot of people just do, don't they? They just do go along with stuff like this. They never stand up for anything they actually believe in. They never tell him that he's actually wrong. But to see somebody actually go, hey, maybe cool it off, and he still carries on, that's amazing.
I am, but I need your help as well.
No, you help them, Timmy.
I am.
Oh, it's funny because I like the disabled character in South Park. That's comedy. You know, he's literally hanging out with a guy with autism who he's basically been using to like bully to make money off for the last kind of couple of weeks. And yeah, it's doing really well for you, mate. Like, congratulations on that graft. But to then like do that in front of people when you're surrounded by people who, you know, also have like learning difficulties and stuff, it just seems like it really shows your true colours, doesn't it? Shows what you really think, like who you really truly are. Oh, he's going to donate 50% of the music money to charity. He's grafting you. He knows he'll make more money off of you guys for some reason, weirdly defending him. Like, why are you defending this man? You don't even know him. I don't get it. And he doesn't care about you. He wouldn't help you. But people on the internet are stupid and they're so easily manipulated. It's wild, isn't it?
You can try to sue me all you like as well. I'm in Dubai.
You're welcome to it. I never did it for the money. I don't need money to be happy, unlike you.
Now, apparently, like, the update on HS TikTok and General G is that General G and him are now beefing. It's probably fake, so I don't care, frankly. But it's kind of hilarious that the one defense people had for the whole, you know, thing was people going, yeah, but HS TikTok is going to donate half the money to, like, autism charities. And then he just uploads a video where he goes, I'm not doing that anymore, out of spite to you. So that one thing that apparently he was really great for, he's not even going to do. Now, I know he probably will end up turning around and doing it, by the way. I'm fully aware of that. But it's just, like, kind of sad that this is kind of, like, what they do to, like, get attention. Like, create all this fake drama. Got personalities that, like, the equivalent of bread, mate.
Can you currently say why I'm in a tent? Because I'm wild walking. It's not. I'm in the middle of the countryside, having a walk.
Why does he always act like he's being insulted by his audience? Is he so used to everybody in his life finding him so unbearable that he constantly feels like he has to defend himself? I feel like I've been really mean in this video today, to be honest. I feel like I've been, to be honest, because everybody on TikTok is an absolute, you know, psycho. I can't sit here and pretend that I like any of them. I don't. This app has just given me a window into the British public, and I found that what I saw disappointed me. And don't call it wild walking, Paul. It's just walking, mate. You're just walking. Just putting a word in front of it doesn't make it seem anything, like, it's not more legitimate. You're just walking around.
Why am I in a tent? Because I'm wild camping. I'm adventurising. Grown man, by the way. Thank you for checking. Did you see me in the shower? If it was cold water, please understand.
Why does he put wild in front of the word camping? Where else are you camping? You're not camping in residential areas. People don't go, like, set up a camp in a apartment building in Mile End, do they? What is going on here? That's just camping, mate. It boils my blood. Just like all of these people on TikTok, they just make me angry. And you guys keep on sending them to me. You keep on going checking on what they're up to. What's Paul up to? What's HS TikTok up to? What's Alphaba up to? I don't know. I'm sure we'll get onto that. I'm sure that's in here. I'm sure you guys have sent me videos about that. I'm joking. I appreciate it. Thank you to all of my subscribers. I love you. And I do appreciate you. But God, I'm posting a video every single day on here. So you're going to push me to the edge. I don't want to jump. Not yet.
I haven't showered while I've been camping in the wild.
Well, of course, there's no showers, right? You know, he is camping. But when I was out at Scouts or whatever, you know, you wash yourself down in a lake. Probably not actually that clean, but you do something along those lines. You know, you would, like, at least make an attempt to wash yourself. You know, we'd find ways to you know, you wouldn't just be out there for 3 days without, like, washing it all. Because that would be absolutely disgusting, because you're literally out in the wild 24/7. It's grim. I mean, what does he think? What does he just think that you're just going to be out there for weeks on end? Like, he must have genuinely be homeless. I had people actually comment on my last video about Paul. You seem to be upset about a comment I made that they totally took out of context, by the way, where I said if I ended up like Paul, if I ended up homeless as an adult like Paul, that I would head to the train tracks. Now, the reason why I said that is because if I ended up like Paul, I'd do that. Not because of the fact that I'd be homeless. That wasn't the point I was making. I was more saying, imagine being Paul, being so hated by everybody that you've been kicked out of your home by your own family, and like nobody wants to take you in. That's what I meant. I don't want to be like Paul. I don't think that's much of a controversial statement, guys. I don't want to be him. I don't want to end up like this.
I'm sorry, I'm so dirty I didn't bring a shower with me. Just the cold water and some soap. Sorry. I told you, shower in the rain. I shower in a water bottle.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what you do. You know, you bring like a litre of water with you. Go get it from the Tesco or something, if you're even allowed there. I heard that Paul has been like barred from his town. Like the people like chased him out of the village, like with pitchforks and like flamed sticks, as if it's something out of like the 1400s. I can't believe that's real. That's what was said on a Facebook page in his little hometown. I think he lived somewhere in Lincoln. They chased him out, apparently. They were like, "You please leave, we want you to go." Let me know if you guys have any information on that. Did the people of Lincoln chase him away?
BBC Radio 1 have just shouted at a 17-year-old. I wonder if I could... No, I can't.
So that's the full clip from the video earlier. I don't understand why he did that laugh at the end, like it's some form of like, haha, look at the irony, you know, BBC are allowed to do that. The BBC are giving them a shout out, they're never speaking to them again. You are in the DMs of teenagers trying to get them to meet up with you so you could sleep with them. Allegedly, that's your intention, or to do a photo shoot where you end up sleeping with them. It's very different, Paul.
I don't want to have to always fucking shout at people. It's not what I am. But people drive me nuts when they fucking pick on me for my looks, my gender identity, being called a tranny, being told to go slit my fucking wrists. I will not calm down for that shit.
I'm just going to say, by the way, like, people shouldn't be allowed phones. Like, certain people shouldn't be allowed phones. Certain people shouldn't have access to being live streamed 24/7. They shouldn't be in the public eye. TikTok has this ability to, you know, it will just make people famous because they can be shared around and stuff. But, you know, I know a lot of the people on the app aren't exactly all there. And I'm not saying that to insult them. It's just genuinely true. Like, you could take some time off and realise that. Just take a step back and it's kind of fucking obvious. Where are the parents? Where are the people who are meant to be stopping these people from doing this? I don't care if they're making 20 grand a month. I don't care. They're going to spend it all. They're probably not going to pay any tax on it. Then they're going to be mental. Like, these people are going to end up absolutely insane.
You're fucking disgusting doing that to tell someone to go kill themselves. People fucking do it. Always me. You're my fucking account, darling. Yes, it is me. It's all about me. You're watching me.
You know when people say just turn it off? You know, you just switch off the phone? Generally, that's the best advice here. Why don't people like Paul and I don't say that they're like Paul, but why don't people who get this like just constant hate, like there's like barely no love for them on the platform, why wouldn't you just fucking leave? The money and the attention, I'd assume. It's really sad.
And I saw, unfortunately, a dead seal as well. A really recent dead seal because it only had its eyes eaten.
Bloody hell, TikTok. Talk about a cheery story.
Do you think I'm ashamed of moving back with my family when I needed to? No. If I needed to move back with my family again, I would. It's quite simple.
You should be ashamed, really, though, shouldn't you? You should be ashamed that, like, you've been, like, chased out of your town and that your stepbrother has to, like, make posts about the fact that they don't agree with anything you do. I'd be ashamed to go back to my family if they were doing stuff like that.
Oh, no. I fed a horse. All right, there's two parts to this. I fed a horse with grass from the horse's side of the field. I can understand what people are saying. Don't feed horses. They can get very poorly and ill. Understand it, okay? I won't be posting another picture of me holding grass, feeding the horse. 100% won't do that. Horses can get poorly. But again, if it wasn't Paul's Insta, you probably wouldn't have commented. And also it was grass from the horse's side. I had to reach through to get the grass.
I love when people say that. If it wasn't me, you wouldn't be getting on my case. Well, yeah, they all hate you. I know that people will say stuff to me because of the YouTube videos I make and the stuff I post that they wouldn't say to like a complete random stranger or to like a friend of theirs, you know. But I accept that. It's part of the job, right? You know, like people are going to pull me up on stuff more than normal people. That's going to happen. You know, people are going to analyse what I say, you know, more than they would just like a random tweet because they don't care about those people and they have somewhat of an investment in what's going on here. If you don't like it, quit! Alright, it's time for some wholesome TikToks here. We're going to try and move on to something that's like a little less irritating.
Alright, go over there.
Go.
No, no, Billy! Oh my god.
What was that? What was that voice?
No, no, Billy! Oh my god.
Oh my god! Sounds like some character from Smiling Friends. Great TV show if you've seen it. That's maybe a niche reference on this channel. It's great. You should watch it. Well, I guess I'll never know what gender their kid is now, ever. It's a shame. How's anybody ever meant to find out now? It's really sad. Well, thank you guys for watching this video of watching TikToks you guys sent me. I'm absolutely ashamed, but I appreciate it all. All of these TikToks you guys sent me were found in the Discord that you guys can join if you want. We've got over 1,000 members in there. Let's try and get to 2,000. I reckon we could push that. Just sign up by joining in the description below. It's really easy. Just one click of a link and you'll be in it. And you can talk to me if you want. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.